development, you must have invested something by coming here, by spending 2.5 days. But now what can you do to take that investment forward? Where can you get involved? How can you use your talent, use your skills, use your ability, use your thirst for learning to get involved? Because I believe, and I started to believe this 7 years ago, that every single one of us in this room has something to give. Every single one in this room, I look at, I've said hello to nearly all of you, I'm sure, this weekend, has something very special about you, very true to you, that you would have picked up on this weekend in some shape or form. Not that I mentioned something about knowing, intuition. At some point you may have felt that this weekend, that you felt something about it. I asked you on Friday, or on Saturday even, if you leave this weekend with one thing and knowing one thing, would it be worth it to you? Hands up if you've had taken away just one thing this weekend. Just one. At least one even. Yes. So, there must be something that has maybe clicked, or something that may have changed, or something, some insight that you've taken. This weekend has been about baby steps. Taking small steps to make that change. But that change comes from maybe doing one thing differently from one day. What is that one thing that potentially you could do tomorrow, or even tonight when you leave, that will start the shift, even if it's up here, because change happens, first step is awareness of change, right? What is that one thing that you become more aware about? So, I believe every single one of you has something special to give, and I believe that we should be turning probabilities into possibilities as we go forward, and obstacles into opportunities. Do you agree?
Yes.
Probabilities into possibilities, obstacles into opportunities. I want you to remember that. Because not just young James, but yourself as an individual should be doing that as well. So, we talked about All James Remember this weekend. I just want to take 2 seconds and talk about Young James. Young James is about providing a safe platform. If we look at this weekend, not just these 13 people that were up here, but everybody else who delivered, who facilitated, each one of them, you can see here, we have no international speakers. You can see here that we have nobody who maybe had started off their training, their Dharma study, by going abroad. Everybody started here by picking up their own interest, by reading something. Am I correct? Yeah. So, this is potentially the confidence that they've gained, that you can gain, not just for getting up and sharing, because it's not just about getting up and sharing, but it's about you being juiced to further your understanding. And if you ask any of these people, the time when they've learned the most, the time when they've practiced the most, they've studied the most, is when they've been involved. When they've been what? Involved. Okay, so, what is it that you can do? Well, I want you to get out your piece of paper very quickly and write down 3 things for me. Quickly. Jim's way. Okay, write this down. Just write down these 3 dates, very quickly. 2nd of August, no, before that, 26th of July, very quickly, write this down. 26th of July,
Next week.
26th of July, and then write down the second one, 2nd of August, very, very quickly. And then write down 12th of September. Have you done that? Okay, 26th of July. I want you to remember that date. In your hand, think to next week, think to next Sunday, keep it free. We have a picnic. I'd love you all to join us, and that is when we'll continue this work. That is when we'll continue to meet each other and have a really cool time. Have you had a good time this weekend? Yeah. Okay, so 26th of July, keep it free. Now look at the next date. The next date says 2nd of August. 2nd of August, you know what's happening. What's happening on 2nd of August? Elevator pitch. Yes, brilliant. 2nd of August, keep that free elevator pitch coming. It's in Cricklewood, Sire Centre. The whole day, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I guess it is now. Okay. And 12th September, have you seen that date? Written it down? We have our Ask Go Back extravaganza. Did you enjoy Go By yesterday? Okay, it's going to be bigger and better. And is Krupa here? Is Chandler here? Can you please stand up? Krupa and Chandler will be selling tickets. As I mentioned last night, tickets are only available. Krupa's there, Chandler's there. Tickets are only available for today now, and they sales close until 1st of August. If you want to get your tickets, they're £5 for you as a member and £7 if you're a non-member. I'm speaking fast because I want you to remember these dates, not for any other reason. 26th of July, picnic. 2nd of August, elevator pitch, and 12th of September, Go By. Okay? So, are you going to come to those? Yes! Are you going to come to all of them? Yes! Now here's why I need you involved. Here's why I want you involved. Because when there's more of us, there's more taking your own self-study forward, but the sharing is about having that responsibility to do so. Is that okay? Alright, I need one more slide to come up. And here's why. Anybody know what that says?